Good evening. We are going to call the Oak Park School Board meeting to order. And we are just giving it a few more seconds so that we do so and are following the guidelines. And it is now 6 o'clock. So we call the Oak Park Board of Education regular meeting to order at 6 o'clock. This is the November 25th, 2024 meeting. Ms. Greer, would you please call the roll?
Clark.
Here.
Copeland. Davis.
Here.
Alvin.
Here.
Hoda.
Here.
Madison.
Here.
And Smith.
Here. Okay, we indeed do have a quorum. We'll go to item number 2, recitation of the district mission and vision. Trustee Clark has a smile on her face and is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and ready to give us the district mission and vision. Go forth and conquer.
Our mission is to create an inclusive learning community that provides the best academic and social experience by educating the whole child, one child at a time. Our vision is cultivating visionary leaders and compassionate citizens engaged in the global community.
Thank you. We are now going to item number 3, which is the approval of the agenda. The agenda was circulated prior to today's meeting. Are there any questions on the agenda? Hearing none, without objection, we'll pass a motion to approve the agenda by unanimous consent. Is there an objection to doing so? You don't object either. Hearing none, the agenda is hereby approved. We'll go to item number 4, consent agenda. We have 2 items on the consent agenda this evening. The minutes from November 11th, personnel actions from November 25th. Are there any concerns relative to the consent agenda? Hearing none, without objection, we will pass a motion to approve the consent agenda by unanimous consent. Is there an objection to doing so? Okay, then that said, the consent agenda is hereby approved, and congratulations.
You want to introduce yourself?
Okay. Hello, I'm Tracy Springfield.
Tracy.
Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you for inviting me to the meeting, and then most of all, thank you for approving me to come to your district. So I do bring a lot of years of experience as a special educator. It is at the heart of what I do as a teacher and now a leader of teachers. I look forward to serving. I'm very hardworking. I'm dedicated to what I do, and my cell phone is always open to everybody. So if you want my cell phone, here's what it is. I'd rather you call me than call somebody else. But just know that I'm open to working here, and I look forward to serving Oak Park.
Okay, we will go to item number 5, presentations. We have none. We will go to item number 6, reports. We have one from our superintendent, Mr. Abdullah.
Thank you, President Alvin. Tracy, welcome. Was excited to participate in Tracy's interview, and it took me 30 seconds of hearing her before I passed the note to Aaliyah and said, oh, she's the one. She's the one. You could just feel the energy as she's talking about serving our students and providing a fair and equitable education, which our students are entitled to, legally and just as regular human beings. Just everyone's entitled to a fair and equitable education. And I believe that Ms. Springfield will take our special education department to new heights. So we're excited and welcome. We'll give you a district cell phone so you don't have to give it. Also want to remind the community that this is the first time ever that we were invited to the Thanksgiving parade downtown for our band. Kudos to Mr. Dixon. So they are going to be performing the Thanksgiving parade, which, you know, it's exciting. It is exciting. We got 2 Oak Park different groups. We got, I just shared it on Facebook. His name is, he just won the gold, I believe it was the gold medal in the Olympics, wasn't it?
I think it was Paralympics.
Yeah, Paralympics, yep. So he's also going to be, he was also invited.
Blackwell.
What is it?
Jaden Blackwell.
Yep, Jane Blackwell. So we have two different, we got athletics from Oak Park represented, we got fine arts and music represented. It's exciting. We were also invited to the Downtown Development Authority to have the band there. I know I sit on that board, but they also asked if we could perform there. We are also transitioning this week the custodial, so they're doing the switching of the guards there with the custodian. They have tasks that they're doing, the buildings are looking nice. Right now, kids are still practicing, and so, even though the district's closed, there's a lot of things going on within the district. And so, that is all I have for my report, President Alvin.
Thank you so much. Any questions for Superintendent Abdullah? Hearing none, we will go to the next item, which is public participation. We come to the part of the meeting where the public has the opportunity to address the board if it so desires. Public participation is one-way communication in which members of the public are asked to address the full board with the understanding that board members will not be able to respond. Mr. Smith, would you please provide the public comment guidelines? Oh, you're here. Sorry. Trustee Davis, I'm so sorry. Go. He did it last time in your absence, so please go for it.
All right. Because the Oak Park Board of Education values public meetings, not just meetings in public, we welcome public comment on school issues. Speakers are asked to express themselves in a civil manner with due process for the dignity and privacy of others who may be affected by public comments. The public comment portion of the meeting cannot be used to make personal attacks against a school board member or school district employee that disrupts the order of the meeting and is totally unrelated to the manner in which the member or employee performs his or her duties. Speakers should be aware that if statements violate the rights of others under the law of defamation or invasion of privacy, such comments may result in legal liability. Most comments can be concisely stated in 3 minutes, and the board respectfully asks that comments remain focused on the topic or issue and not be directed at specific personnel or board members. At this time, I do not have any public comment cards.
Okay, there are no public comment cards. Are there any members of the public who wish to address the board?
I didn't sign a public card, I don't know nothing about that, but I am here with the complaint on Oak Park School District.
Okay, if you wouldn't mind just putting your name on the card and letting us know the information that we need, happy to have you. In fact, if you want to, go ahead and, for expediency, why don't you go ahead and take the microphone, and then if you fill out the card right after, that would be helpful.
Okay.
Okay.
So my name is Brianna Gordon.
To the microphone.
You said speak in it?
Yes, please.
My name is Brianna Gordon. I have 2 children, Makai and Bria Carter, that has been a part of Oak Park School District since they started with GSRP. This school year, ever since, I guess I shouldn't say that. This school year, my son experienced bullying. Einstein did nothing. To the point that my son said he wanted to kill himself. I went through for a month. I started with the teacher. I went through the dean of students. I went to the principal. I've even been here. I've talked to somebody named Shana, and I've got nothing back from nobody. So yes, I just recently withdrew them from Oak Park School District because I didn't feel safe for my kid. And nobody did anything about it. I graduated from Oak Park. So I don't understand why or how the ball was dropped, but it's not okay. I don't know what more nobody wants to say, but why?
Just for your knowledge, this is one-way communication. We're not allowed to respond. You can tell us how you feel, and then if there are ways we can talk, dialogue after this meeting. But during the meeting, this is one-way communication. This is your opportunity to say how you feel.
Okay,
So we're not able to respond, unfortunately.
okay. Well, that's why I'm here, because
Okay.
I needed y'all to know that that wasn't okay.
Understood. Can
And
you,
y'all just lost 2 students.
understood. Can you fill out the card for me and put your information on there for us? Is there anyone else who wishes to address the board? Going once, going twice. Okay. No others that want to address the board. So we are going to go to item number 8, which is call for closed session. I'll make the motion. I'll just ask for a second. Resolve that the Oak Park Board of Education goes into closed session pursuant to Section 8C of the Open Meetings Act for the strategic discussion of the Oak Park Educational Support Personnel Association letter of agreement. Gosh, that was a mouthful. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded, motion made by myself, seconded by trustee Smith. Are there any questions on that motion? Hearing none, Ms. Greer, please call the roll.
Clark,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Elvin,
Yes.
Hoda,
Yes.
Madison.
Yes.
And Smith.
Yes.
Okay, we are hereby going into closed session. We will recess for about 3 minutes, and we'll go to closed session. All right, thank you.
hereby approve the appointment of the following candidates for membership to the Oak Park Youth Assistance Board of Directors, Emily Clerk and Deanna Taylor.
Motion made by trustee Smith, is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by trustee Clark. Are there any questions on the motion? Trustee Clark.
Just a typo, it's supposed to be Emily Clark, not Clerk.
Okay, so Clark it is. Thank you for that. There's no one who has an issue with that change, right? Okay, so we're changing to Clark, not Clerk. Anything else? Trustee Hoyda.
I was not in attendance at the last meeting, but I did notice in the minutes that there was a question at the last meeting on this motion about providing us with information about these proposed board members. Did we receive that information?
No, but it's my understanding that that board member withdrew the request.
Okay.
Do you feel uncomfortable voting here?
I mean, I would definitely feel more comfortable having information about the person I'm being asked to vote for.
If I may,
Trustee Clark.
I did join the OPYA Zoom last week and was given some information that Emily Clark was voted as their secretary with the leaving of Crystal Van Vliek. And she's been working very hard with them. She's very active, always, participating. And Deanna Taylor, she was pretty much the spearhead for their program that they did for homecoming. She did the makeup, she sourced hairdressers, always shows up, always works hard. So these are two very valued individuals to their organization. They wanted to vote.
Thank you.
Anything else? Hearing none, Ms. Greer, please call the roll.
Smith,
Yes.
Madison,
Yes.
Elvin,
Yes.
Hoda,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. We'll go to item 11B. Oak Park Educational Support Personnel Association. Letter of agreement. Trustee Smith wants a round two.
Yes.
Go for it.
Be it resolved, the Oak Park Board of Education has thoroughly reviewed the implications, benefits, and impacts of the letters of agreement between the Board of Education and the Oak Park Educational Support Personnel Association, OPESPA, regarding pay increases and modifications to their health insurance provider. The Oak Park Board of Education formally accepts and approves the letters of agreement as presented.
Support.
Motion made by trustee Smith, seconded by trustee Hoyda. Are there any questions? Okay. Hearing none. Ms. Guerrero, please call the roll.
Madison,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Hoda,
Yes.
Elvin,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
and Davis.
Yes.
Okay, the motion passes. I understand Ms. Mullen has some words that she wants to provide, so the microphone is yours. The floor is yours.
Thank you.
Well, to the captain, our administration, Ms. Fenderson, Ms. Ferris, Dr. Ferris, and, well, actually, Dr. Foster, congratulations, and our superintendent, Mr. Abdullahi, I just want to say thank you so much. Our board, thank you for passing it. It has come full circle, and I appreciate the opportunity to feel as one unit, where we feel equal, as we say, equal and equitable. I appreciate all the hard work on Ms. Fenderson's part, working with me, Angel being available to answer our questions, Ms. Farr in her absence, and my board here, my vice president, my secretary, and our building leader here, Ms. Powell. On behalf of OPESPA, we humbly thank you, and we will not let you down or make this decision go anywhere other than upward. Thank you so much.
With that said, we're at information items. We have none. Now we're at board and administration communications. Any communications from members of the administration?
I just want to say congratulations. They work super hard. We see them, and I always tell them, I can't even put on the vest and the armor that they put on day in and day out. Their hard work and dedication is so much appreciated, and we're grateful for the board for support and working together, so thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Any communications from members of the board? Trustee Harder?
I want to recognize our board members, Trustee Smith and Trustee Davis, for whom I anticipate this is going to be their last board meeting with us. And it's really been, Trustee Smith and I have served on the board for a long time together, Trustee Davis a little bit less. But it really has been a growth experience for me to work together with both of you. And I thank you for your commitment to our students, for your commitment to our community, taking the time to be here and make the tough decisions, and for working together on behalf of our community and our students. So I just want to express my appreciation to you for that. And although this is my second to last board meeting, I know Trustee Clark is going to be taking a little bit of a break off the board for a couple of meetings and then come back for the full 6-year term. So I want to take this opportunity also, in case I don't see you next meeting, to say thank you as well. Really, Trustee Davis and Trustee Clark both stepped up at a time when we had vacancies, and we did those interviews, and really, in those interviews, really showed how much they had to give. And in their time since then on the board, really have shown beyond those expectations. So I'm really excited about the future of our district with Trustee Clark on board, and I wanted to take this time to express my appreciation.
Thank you. Well stated.
Thank you.
Anything else from members of the board? Okay, are we sure it's Trustee Smith early?
Oh, you're right. I went too early on Trustee. Trustee Smith is going to be around till the end of the year.
He should be around.
Yeah.
But-
Sorry, I take back everything I said. None of it is true. Only about Trustee Davis and Trustee Clark.
I'm not going to.
Well,
Okay,
to the extent that this is anyone's last meeting, we appreciate you for your willingness to serve. I know you'll be back. And I know this may very well be your last. We're still waiting on the election results to be certified. So once we have notification of that, that's when we will make some changes. But we will certainly miss you.
It's been my pleasure.
Okay. And I know we haven't gotten to your date yet, so I'll save yours for later. Anything else for members of the board?
Yeah, I do want to say something to Dr. Davis, that I really enjoyed serving with you and stepping up to the plate. An outstanding board member to serve with, and you actually enhanced my boarding experience as well as we went along with you. So thank you. That was so kind. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay. Much appreciated. Well, if
Congratulations, Trustee Clark. On your return.
I already told you congratulations. I'm gonna keep congratulating you because you got all kind of personal achievements going on. So we'll continue.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving. Go Lions.
To those who celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. Go Lions. Rah rah. Forward down the field. All that stuff. If nothing else, then Trustee Davis, would you like to provide the information on the next meeting?
The next meeting of the Board of Education will be held on Monday, December 9th, 2024 at 6 p.m. in the boardroom at the administration building.
Thank you. If nothing else, without objection, we'll pass a motion to adjourn. Is there an objection to doing so? Hearing none.